vegetarian can't transfer in.
An atheist group is urging the Pentagon to block officers from sharing their faith with subordinates. Mikey Weinstein of the Military Religious Freedom Foundation recently met with high military officials. He says even a Christian bumper sticker on an officer's car or a Bible on a desk can amount to, quote, pushing this fundamentalist version of Christianity on helpless subordinates. Weinstein said officers who do that should face a court-martial. The Chaplain Alliance for Religious Liberty says restrictions on religious practice will discriminate against evangelicals. Reverend Ron Cruz is asking for equal time to share his concerns with Pentagon officials.
Joining us now by Skype is General Jerry Boykin. He retired from the U.S. Army as a lieutenant general and now works with the Family Research Council in Washington, D.C. General Boykin, let's talk about officers sharing their faith with subordinates. Is that a real issue, or is there another agenda here?
No, there's an agenda here that has everything to do with trying to destroy any vestiges of Christianity in our military. And frankly, I don't think this started in the Pentagon. I think this is part of the administration's agenda.
Well, this group says even a Christian bumper sticker or a Bible on a desk amounts to coercion. That seems kind of extreme, doesn't it?
Well, it is extreme. And this group called the Military Religious Freedom Foundation is an extremist group in terms of their visceral hatred of Christianity. And they've done a number of things in the past that have been directly attributable to them that are going after Christians in our military and trying to shut down all open worship, certainly by Christians primarily.
And this group says that even these officers who do this or share their faith should be court-martialed. That seems insane.
Yeah, in fact, they said they should court-martial hundreds of them. But you know what's even more important? It's not just about officers or commanders sharing their faith. It's about every individual soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine being able to exercise their faith. And, you know, the First Amendment talks about the free exercise thereof, speaking of our faith. And this will destroy our military because mom and dad out in Central America, the central part of the United States, are not going to want Johnny or Janie to join the military knowing that they would not be able to exercise their faith at the same time that they are protecting those constitutional rights to do so.
That's a good point. Well, U.S. Senator, now a gay group is saying Pastor Greg Laurie should not be allowed to lead prayer at the Pentagon tomorrow because he believes the Bible says gay sex is sinful. Have you heard about that?
Oh, I have heard about it. I just talked to Greg a little while ago. And this is just another example. The same thing happened to Franklin Graham, Tony Perkins. It happened to me at West Point. And these people are, they feel very emboldened and encouraged by the re-election of our current president. They believe they've got a short time to push their agenda through. And part of their agenda is to destroy open Christianity in America. They want us to be just like the underground churches in places like Iran or Egypt. And that's where we're headed unless America rises up and takes a stand on this. And this, again, this was the First Amendment. And by the way, religion was the first part of the First Amendment. This is a grassroots issue, and the grassroots in America have to rise up and let this administration know we will not stand for this.
All right, General Jerry Boykin, thanks so much for your stand, and thanks for joining us today on Newswatch.
I'm glad to be with you. Thanks, Wendy.